welcome back. So today we're just gonna get right into the video. So yes, this is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel. I use this just about all the time when I'm trying to clean my face after using soap or any other type of chemical or mask. I will use this witch hazel and lightly just rub it on my skin. Apply it on your face. Literally just wipe, you know, like you're doing actual makeup cleanse. Yes, I have my brown pencil NYX Professional Makeup Fill and Fluff in FFEPO8, which is black. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with my Great Lash by Maybelline. So you lightly just brush over your brow with the black mascara if you have black brows like I do. You take your spoolie brush and just kind of go along the lining of your brow and just kind of put them in the place where they want to be. For people like me, I don't do waxing anymore. I used to, but since I've been more into doing my own brows and such, I don't do waxing. So right here, as you can see, you lightly just go over the lining of your eye. And when I say lightly, I mean lightly. You see? Okay, so as I was saying, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you do that line there. Now we're not going to go in and fill our top part of the brow just yet. I'm going to go and lightly do this side. Where's the main camera? It makes it look like you actually have a unibrow, as you can see, but I don't. And so now what we're going to do is, when it comes down to doing these natural brows, I want to make sure that they are natural as possible. So only where you see like certain gaps in my eyebrows where there's not hair at is where you're going to see me kind of fill in, but not too much. I'm going to lightly just go over the top. For me, the top part of my brow doesn't have a lot of hair. It's probably because I've plucked them quite a bit. The same way in this front area, I'm going to lightly wisp up. So now we're done with the NYX pot. Next up, we're going to use the NYX pencil. So what I'm going to do now is just lightly just fill in lightly. You don't even want to be heavy-handed with the pencil. What I'm going to do, we've done our brows, we filled them in. As you can see, they still look natural, nothing too bold, nothing too out of the way. We're gonna go in. Now here's my favorite. I actually have been into this LA Girl Cosmetics Pro Concealer for a long time. This is the color Toast. I have two different colors that I'm gonna go through today. I learned this technique on a YouTube video. I don't remember her name, but she's a beautiful black, not entrepreneur, but a beautiful black YouTuber, and I saw it on Instagram, and I think I saw it on YouTube, and she used two different types of concealers, and I'm going to show you the technique and what I learned to do with it. I will take literally, like, watch me what I'm doing. I'm going to take a lot like this, you see? Next up, what I'm going to do, of course, is I'm going to just now highlight and chisel this brow up. Now this is a step that I do. You don't normally have to do this. Some people don't do it. But for me, my go-to everyday brow when I'm just going out and about and doing such things, paying for the day, bills, business, get my nails done, just anything, I will put some type of base primer on my eyes so that it can stay for the rest of the day. The but the base that I put on my eye is the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer in Champagne. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my small brush. What you're gonna need is a beauty blender. Let me get you a cleaner one. You're gonna use your beauty blender and a type of foundation brush or concealer brush like this. And that big glop that I showed you, I call it a glop. That big glop that I showed you, you're gonna use that now. Use that beauty blender. Just applying the concealer. So yeah, I'm not a full coverage girl yet. I will be soon though. I've been looking into some good old foundation and contouring as far as like what product to use. What I do for my makeup, I use my concealer. It simulates foundation, but it is not foundation. What I do is, you see how I just apply the concealer on my eye and everything? I will literally go under my eye. I'm using this brush today. I normally use different brushes, but I'm doing this today. And I literally do this. Now my hack, this is a hack like this for me for a female that does not use foundation currently. It does not look bad at all, especially when people see me out in broad daylight. A lot of people ask me, hey, do you have foundation on? And the answer to that question is always no. So now that we've done that, you know, just lightly go over your eye. Okay, so now that we're done patting it in, blotting it in, whatever you want to call it. So after I've done all of this, I'm going to go in with a lighter shade. This shade is the same thing by LA Girl Pro Concealer, but this is in the color FAWN. FAWN has more of like an orange pigment to it. As you can see, it's very like orange-like. Some odd reason it works. You take this and you lightly, like really lightly, you don't need a lot. You literally need just that much of a drop. You're gonna go in with that same brush that you used to cut your arch. And this is what we do. So you use that light color and you just highlight the brow bar. That curve, that arch of your brow, you just highlight that. Now upon your highlight, you see how highlighted that is? That's what you want. Okay, so you see the highlight. So we're gonna easy fix. Go in and just kind of blend that back out. Okay, so for me, this is the things that I do. For my last step, and this is the question that people always ask me, Joelle, why does your face look like you have foundation? As you can see, the spots are definitely there. You can see that I have no foundation on my skin. All of this up here from down here is all regular skin except for where you saw. I have very sensitive skin, as I said, so I have to use different creams and things from my doctor that helps with the sensitivity of my skin. AQUA PHOR has been coming in handy. Okay, this is what I've been using on my face. This is mostly for dry, cracked skin. So if you have dry, cracked skin, like I said, most of the oil be in my nose area, but the dryness be in my other parts of my skin. You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot at all. Literally. Take that much, you see? For me, this is what I do. Some people are like, well, that won't blend in. It's probably not gonna blend in perfectly, but it is not a bad look. For me, it works well until I find exactly what it is. Foundation that works well for my skin, that won't irritate my skin. Okay, so as you can see, that part of my skin now is glossy. And I take it and I do the same thing. You don't need a lot, because a little bit in this sense literally goes, it really goes a long way, right? So now that we're done with that, you literally just take a dab of that, wipe it around your face. These are for my girls that's like me now. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. These are the girls that are like me. Now what I do, this brow brush that I've been using, I'm gonna go back in that same darker concealer that I've been using this whole time. And now what I do is I just lightly put little lines across my cheek area and just kind of touch up some spots of my face. This is, I'm saying, like I said, this is for my girls that are not full coverage yet or don't ever plan on being full coverage. Now what you're gonna see me do is you're gonna see me take this flat side of this beauty blender and I'm just gonna pat down. This works. Okay, so you see now how since I've done that, and I'm now bringing in, blending everything in. You see how now you really can't tell anything? That's why I like this way that I do it. It works for my skin, and like I said, this is for my girls that have very sensitive skin. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna go and use our Diamond Society eyelashes from their good old collection. If you have not checked them out, you should. The link will be in the description and it's gonna be on this video. Go to www.diamondsocietycosmetics.com. Yes, but now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in My Biz and we're gonna apply that to our lash, Diamond Mibers. Okay, when you come to your lash, here's a little lash tip. I don't care how old your lashes are, I don't care how new your lashes are. I learned this over the years, I've learned this over time, and it was very effective and helpful for me. When you're doing your lashes now, hold them upside down like this. You see, hold them upside down. Take your lash glue and do it that way. And that's the great thing about our lashes. That's another thing. People be wondering, well, what's so great about Diamond Society lashes? Everybody has lashes. Okay, how many lashes you know that you can really like twist and do all that? And you saw how it just flipped back up on its own? Like, I had lashes before I paid buku amount of money for. I was pissed. The bands were so hard I couldn't even use them. And then there are, believe it or not, you guys don't know, there are some bands out there that you have to lightly use fire to make them flexible. I didn't want that for Diamond Society Cosmetics. We don't need bands that you have to do extra work to make flexible. We need them already flexy. See? Already flexy, and guess what? It goes right back to its natural state, its natural fluffiness. We needed it already. Sometimes we don't want to do all the work. We might do some of the work, but we don't want to do all the work. Alright, if you haven't seen my last video, please go check out my last video. Please, 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 please. Here we go. So now, anybody that knows when you're doing your lashes, the best place to do is make sure, you see, make sure that that middle sticks first. Because if that middle does not stick first, baby, 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 you can hang it up. You can hang it up in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, you see that? Woo. Okay. So make sure you get that middle part stuck. If you see me looking down, it's because my mirror is down here. Get that middle part. Let's snap it up. For these eyelashes, these are My Biz. This word is gonna definitely pop up right here because I want you to see the word My Biz. These are My Biz lashes from DiamondSocietyCosmetics.com. I love you guys. Thank you for viewing this video. Thank you guys for tuning in and subscribing. I hope you guys see us in the future. Don't forget, come follow me over on Honko J, my personal makeup page and my personal page. Go to Diamond Society, _Diamond Society on Instagram. Make sure you check out Diamond Society Cosmetics, which is the name on Facebook. Make sure you come check me out on Facebook, which is Honko J, J-E-I. So yes, you guys have a lovely Wednesday. I hope you guys see another beautiful day tomorrow. Hug your family, hug your brother, your sister, your mama, your uncle, your daddy, whomever. Hug them and let them know that you love them and that you're happy to see them. You're glad to see them. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.
Since you've been gone, I've been just okay. I know you mad, you didn't see it my way.